Hey guys, how's it going? It's Carter with Jenko, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Dobyns Champion 735 Casting XP. So this is a rod I have a lot of experience with. I'm not going to review something that I just bought. This was the first Dobyns I ever purchased. I run all Dobyns now. I think I have 12 Dobyns now, and I have 2 of these 735s. Very versatile rod in my opinion. Not going to do everything for you. I don't think there's a rod that can do everything for you, but this will definitely cover a lot of techniques if you guys are looking for a versatile rod. So first, let's start out with the price. This is a $260 rod. In my opinion, the Champion lineup in Dobyns is the best value, so you're gonna get a very sensitive rod for a mid-range price point. It's not a $500 rod, it's not a $50 rod, so you're gonna get a lot of different features when you purchase this rod. So first we're gonna start out with the handle. So the Dobyns Champion is offered in split grip and full grip. Personally, for this model, I like a full grip. You know, the only time I'm gonna use a split grip is when I'm using something where I kind of lean into them. So if you're fishing crankbaits or spinnerbaits, chatterbaits, you can go with the split grip. In my opinion though, what I use this for, which is like jigs, swim jigs, stuff where you're gonna set the hook hard, I like to have a full grip and not bruise my body when I set the hook. And then we have right here, we have Fuji Alkanite guides. So these are tangle free as well, and you're not gonna get your line wrapped around the tip on those guides, which is a really nice feature. We have Fuji reel seats. We have a very nice finish overall. In my opinion, Dobyns has like probably the coolest looking rods out there on the market. I don't like using you know, different color blanks. I just like a solid black blank. And then right here you got like a carbon wrap finish and their logo right there, Champion XP. Overall, it's just a pretty cool design. Obviously it doesn't matter when it comes to catching fish, but some of the other features we're gonna find right here on the description. So 735, Dobyns makes it really easy for figuring out what rod you have in your hands. So 735, the first number is gonna mean how many feet long is that rod. Second number is gonna be how many inches it is, and then third number is gonna be the power. So they offer all the way down to 0 up to an 8 power rod. So this is on the higher end power wise for a rod in the Dobyns lineup. And it's gonna be perfect for what I like to use for swim jigs, open water frogs, and jigs, flipping, offshore stuff like that. When you get into the heavier stuff like a frog around grass, I do not like to use it for that. Just my opinion. You guys can definitely get away with it, but in tournament situations, you definitely don't want a rod that's gonna be able to put fish in the boat, because like I said, you can use this rod for whatever you want. It just comes down to putting fish in the boat. Is this gonna be the right rod for you? So like I said, this is a very versatile rod. If you guys are fishing in the back of the boat and you need a rod that's gonna do a lot of things, especially I fished the BFLs up in La Crosse and a lot of grass fishing there. So this is a perfect rod. I have 2 of them with me pretty much every time I go in the back of the boat. And then something else about Dobyns that is really important to me is customer service. So they have a great warranty program on these rods. If you guys ever have problems with the guides or a rod breaking, you send it in, they'll replace it for you either for free, or if it was your fault and let's say you broke it shutting the door on it or something like that, you can pay, I believe it's like $70 for a Champion, and you can get the rod replaced for free, and you don't even have to ship the rod in, they'll just send you one. The one thing that I do not like about Dobyns rods is the hook keepers. So I don't think the hook keepers are very good, but it's a very easy fix. This one is not falling off yet, but when they do, I use the Fuji hook keepers that are on Tackle Warehouse. They're great. You can use them on spinning rods for your drop shots, and then you can use them on your bait casters and hook whatever you want on there. So if you guys are looking for a rod that's one of your first higher end rods, is a great option. It's going to do a lot of things for you. It's very sensitive and it's very lightweight, especially paired with the Shimano reels. I like a reel in the 7.5 ounce range. I think it balances really well with Not the lightest reel you can get, but this is the Bantam, 7.6 ounces. Same weight as a Corrado K, so I think Champions balance really well with those mid-range Shimanos, so like a $200, $250 reel, or something, anything around like 7.5 ounces. I think it's gonna balance really well with your rod, and it feels, you know, it's not the lightest setup, but it just feels balanced, so it feels really good in your hand, and it literally feels like a feather right now. If you guys are looking for a rod that will do a lot of things for you, if you're a co-angler, new to fishing, new to bass fishing, definitely check out this rod. You guys can get them on Tackle Warehouse or on their website, dobynsrods.com. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna be doing more reviews on the Dobyns rods. Probably gonna go through my whole lineup, but thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next video.